There is no fight we fear.
Yeah, I played Breakpoint, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the one that got announced today. It was pretty neat. I know you're probably clicking on this video and wanting to know as much as you possibly can about this game, so I don't want to waste your time here. Here is the table of contents of this video. Also, as this is a sponsored Ubisoft video, I'm contractually obligated to tell you to check out that link in the description down below. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is the brand new title in the franchise. I was sent to New York to play this game, gather as much information as I can about it. They told us that we could share anything and everything that we experienced, so here we go. The general story and background. Breakpoint is written by Emil Dobbin, a Green Beret for 14 years. He wanted to bring the player closer to real special operations when playing the game. This includes huge changes to the narrative and theme of the game. Oh yeah, it's an island map this time, not the blistering heat of Bolivia anymore. This island is called Aurora. Aurora is heavily mountainous. It's got thick jungles, sandy beaches, snowy mountain peaks, and even volcanoes with like lava flows and such. It's pretty neat. Aurora is also the home to the friendly multi-billion-dollar company called Skeltech. Skeltech is a corporation made to build drones and super futuristic technology for farming, transportation, shipping, health, basically anything drones can do. This company is building drones for that task. The problem with that is there's this whole island with a lot of tech on it and no security. It would be a shame if, you know, a bad guy were to... Oh my gosh, these guys look sick. These are the bad guys. Ex-Special Forces go rogue, call themselves the Wolves, and now have control of the island. Oh, and they militarized all of the drones on the island. Shitballs. The Wolves are led by the big boy, Cole D. Walker. Wait a sec, I recognize this guy. I know you. You were in Wildlands. Cole D. Walker leads the Wolves into an assault on the island and basically captures the entire island for himself. And the Ghosts are deployed to go investigate what's been going on the island. As you deploy, you're in a helicopter, 4 separate helicopters in particular, and each individual helicopter gets shot down, but not really shot down, but more taken down by swarms of small quad rotor looking drones that come and just slam the main rotors of the helicopters. So you crash your helicopter and you begin the game as a wounded ghost in the middle of the jungle being hunted by the wolves. Alright, at least we're done with the story. I'm sick of antagonists and their cool actors and their fancy trench coats and face things. Game features. Really interesting stuff that I found cool when playing Breakpoint and what they presented to us. Fatigue, injuries, hunger, dehydration, lack of information, lack of command asset to tell you where to go. This game is focused on pushing your ghost to the breakpoint. Get it? Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Fall down a cliff, you're going to be limping until you fully heal that leg. Hungry, suffer a statistical disadvantage to things like stamina or maybe even your ADS speed, for example. Need to do a mission, go to this certain area and find the mission yourself. No waypoints from God telling you where the objectives are located. There's a new biovac camp system where you can craft utilities from the supplies that you've collected, like bandages, food, water. You can check the functionality of your weapons to assure they're working properly, gaining you a temporary buff, or you can also do this by like eating and drinking. There's a lot of different home base mechanics introduced here. These aren't just button presses either. We watched as the marksman of the Ghost team got pliers and literally picked a piece of fragmentation out of his open leg wound, then bandaged it up and was fully healed after that. Pretty neat stuff, and it's not just a simple click and good to go buff. This is also where we learned that there are going to be new classes, and these classes can be changed at these biovac campsites. Assault, which gives you more health. Sharpshooter, I'm guessing sniper buffs and such. Panther had extra stealth, movement speed, and a smoke bomb ability. The engineer had a breaching kit, and the field medic, probably a good medic or something. At this campsite, you can also plan for future weather conditions. As long as all the ghosts are at that camp, you can choose to wait until a certain time. Around 5 options came up on the screen, including like times of day, forecasted weather conditions of those times of days. That means that you can choose to approach a base in broad daylight or wait until nightfall when the forecasted thunderstorm is going to hit. which is pretty neat. Being able to plan for that instead of having to wait for it is going to be a very, very nice thing. Also, I did notice this. Weapons are now color-based, rarity stuff, you know what I mean. One of the ghosts had a P320 pistol labeled as green, and then replaced it when he found a P320 pistol labeled as blue in the mission. So I'm guessing there's a ranking system now and a rarity of different weapons, probably a lot of statistical things going on there. There's 30 new highly armed vehicles in the game. Vehicle handling is greatly improved. He said it twice just to make sure that we heard him in the conference. I thought it was kind of funny. I was the only guy that laughed in the audience. The island overall seemed very alive. Patrols were much more randomized, and roadblocks covered the easiest routes to the objective, forcing the ghosts to detour around them. New enemies are also introduced in the game. The drones are a huge one, like the AIM drone, a tracked autonomous vehicle with dual 50 cals. I think this guy just takes it out in one rocket shot in the gameplay though, so you don't really see it, but it's there. There was also one very thick boy with heavy armor that we fought against, so expect heavy juggernaut styled enemies with LMGs or something in the game. I'm expecting there's going to be more enemy types on top of that as well. Your character can also cover themselves in mud if enemies are coming up close to you, making prone camouflage that much better when being hunted. Enemy bodies can be moved, wounded teammates can be carried. There's dialogue choices and missions to help you fit your personality into your ghost. These are the features I was able to jot down on my notepad during the presentations we saw and the gameplay that I experienced. I definitely didn't get to write down everything that I saw, but I was generally very impressed with the amount of detail that has been put into this. I'm really excited to play this game on its release, especially because at release we also have 4v4 PvP at launch. Yes. And what's special about that is that your PvE character is the same as your PvP character. Therefore, you can level up your character in both modes and share the same equipment and the leveling and all the experience. Everything on your PvP character and your PvE character is totally... it's shared. I'm clapping. It's together. Now, there's also raids. So raids are coming into Ghost Recon. These are highly replayable, very difficult. I would guess these are a little bit more linear missions that force you into a very, very tough combat situation. These are in-game based and very creative when it comes to the atmosphere of the raid. The raid we were presented show that the raid took place in a huge volcano fortress with high-tech lava flow industrial areas becoming the combat zone for the ghosts. So that's it. That's really all I wrote down about Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Following this huge list of features and stuff that I thought was cool, I'm going to replay the raw gameplay for you guys so you guys can watch Ghost Recon Breakpoint for yourself.
Ghost 1-1, this is Ghost Lee. I'm 2 mics out your location, but I got something bad's on my ass. Rally on me to eliminate the threat.
Copy, Ghost Lead. I'm en route to the RP. Time now.
Shit, that hurts.
There's an Azrael drone overhead.
Copy that. Got him.
Ghost Lead, this is Ghost 1-2. We're en route to your location.
Okay.
I got eyes on you, Ghost Lead.
Copy. I see you.
You got 3 bad guys closing from the rear.
Nothing to report. I'm gonna continue my search. Reconning for location.
You have hostile to my right.
Copy. On target.
Ghost Lead, we're set.
I'm bringing the fight to you. Be ready. Get set, guys! Good cover. Bravo team will set a diversion at the gate. Me and 1-1 will infill the camp through the rear.
Copy.
I got 2 armed hostiles here.
I got right.
3, 2, 1.
Push up. Drones out. There are no wolves, but they got numbers. Bravo team, I have eyes in your position.
Three hostiles. That's an Alpha drone.
Stand by. Ghost lead to initiate.
Heavy spotted. There's nothing here either. Nothing ever happens around here.
Have a target in sight. Set. I have the drone. Drone's out.
Ghost lead. We're set.
Go.
Let's move quick and quiet.
Where the hell are they? These guys are dead. All right, let's find these hostiles. Take point. I'm right behind you.
Bravo team. You have hostiles inbound your location.
Eyes open, boys. An enemy moving in the area. Over here, I see him. Hit the target. What the?
What the fuck is that?
Stop them in their tracks! I got dinos over here! Fight the
Hold in place. We're almost there.
What the hell are you doing? No. I don't want to die. Why are they doing this? Get them, goddammit! Hey, you! Eat this!
He's hit. I got you.
I'm pushing forward! I have you covered.
Hostile down. Time to go.
Shit.